Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, this is Amanda with Crafting with Amanda. Small business or artists need your help. You can help by subscribing to their channel, liking their videos, or leaving a comment. These actions help their videos reach more viewers. You can practice doing that right now. Thank you. So today I am looking at the Craft with Heart cards again. This time I took the second set of 12 cards and I didn't limit myself on supplies or anything. I just kind of went for it and just had fun creating. I did these over the course of a couple days and just had some fun. So this is card 1 and this is how I did it slightly modified. And now I have, I think, 3 or 4 cards that I made from the one base card that came in the kit. And so I made 3 more cards. So one is the front, but I turned it, and then the other 2 come from the back of the paper that comes on the note card. I think I'll show you. See, here's the back of the paper, so you can see it's printed both sides. So I just cut that all apart, and I'm trying to figure out which way I cut it to make all the different cards. And I'll finally be like, oh yeah, here it's upside down. So the top of the heart from that page goes to the bottom right corner, and the other side of that gets turned and is in the with the outdoor denim background. And I just had a lot of fun with it. So that's 3 cards that I made from one base card, and that's kind of, some of those I did more, some of those I didn't really modify it at all. This one I added a little bit more of the silver cardstock. It's like a mirrored cardstock and I really like it. Also, it's stiff like a cardstock, not lightweight paper, so it really holds up when you shape it. But I didn't do too much to that card, just kind of added some more. I only have one of these cards because I made one as a a sympathy card, and I already mailed it out, and I didn't really change the second one that much. It's funny, some of the cards I'm really inspired and some of the others I'm not so much inspired. So this one I went ahead and used the lace die and cut out the silver paper, and it cut so beautifully because it's thick. And then I punched out some leaves to add behind the flowers. I cut the back, maybe I didn't cut the back of that paper off. These hearts with the pink, the yellow heart, yellow hearts with the pink background paper, I didn't really do too much. I just kind of added some more silver embellishments and changed the sentiment in the inside. That's all I did. So, and I also added a piece of foil underneath the heart from one side to the other to kind of tie it all together. This is the one that I ended up cutting the back off. So I cut the front off and then cut it down and matted it on an outdoor denim cardstock base, which I really like how that framed it. And then you'll see here that back I cut off of the second card, and then I made a couple more cards with it as well. So I used that doily again that I had cut in silver before, and I had one in white, and so I used half of that I had inked the edges of, and then I punched some daisy flowers out and shaped them, used centers out of the silver foil for the centers of all the flowers, and just did different edges and kind of matting, and they really turned out nice. I've since this recording this video, I've gone back and I cut the back off my original 12 cards on some of them because I so love that leaf paper. So the card on the left shows you the original, and then the card on the right is my take on it. And where I flipped that card on the left over, I've now cut that apart and stolen that piece of paper to make more of these cards like I'm showing you now. And you'll see some of them are just added foil, some of them I added the bluebell cardstock, some of them got lilac cardstock added to them, some of them, like I punched butterflies, or I punched the scroll on the one in the bottom corner. I just had a lot of fun. There's one in some extra bluebell fern kind of things in it, and so I just grabbed those out of my stack. I was just using up scraps and pieces and anything that was laying on my desk. So this one, I loved the paper, but I couldn't figure out a good way to cut it since they have it printed with that mauvey edge, so I only changed the center. Instead of it being green, I changed it to silver. This one I didn't really do much to either. I just added a strip of silver beneath the heart and added a silver little butterfly. The sentiment, lucky to be your friend, or lucky to have you for a friend, is from the March stamp of the month, which is coming up soon. And I only mention that sentiment because I think it gets lost in the beautiful butterfly and dragonfly that are on that set as well. So just be on the lookout for that. All right, so this card, pretty straightforward. I kind of just jazzed it up a little. I tore off a piece of the paper from, I think it's card number 10 or 11, and turned it upside down and ripped the edge and tucked the leaves all up under from that side. And then I just added the, there we go. Yep, that's the back of card number 10, I believe. So I just ripped that edge off. And then the bottom, I just punched a scallop circle and tucked it underneath to kind of, again, give the multiple occurrences of the silver. Now this, I just oriented it differently, but kind of kept it the same. But because I oriented it differently, I took the half of the banner with the polka dots and threw it on the inside. And this card that I'm showing you now with the daisy, it was one of those cards that I struggled with. I don't know if you've ever had that issue where you have papers on your desk and you look at them and look at them and look at them and just can't do anything with them. And card number 12, I really liked what I did the first time. So I hope you have a great day.